Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again today to bring you the first episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter Generations. So I have already created my character here. As you can see, I have given her a little scar, a ponytail, as I like long hair. You'll see that clearly if you ever join me on a stream. And I'm about to get started. So, interesting story, this is the second time I have started a character. And the reason for this is because I have actually, there we go. Yeah, I've already started a character, and the reason I'm starting a character again is because I accidentally recorded an entire episode while everything was muted. So, lovely times all around. Hopefully I had the audio balanced correctly and everything's gonna work out this time. Also, I have a kitten on my lap right now. This is a warning because this kitten is very cuddly, but also very prone to start playing with me and clawing the hell out of what is currently my crotch area. So I may be a bit distracted eventually. Oh, maybe not though. Maybe not. Oh my god. Just knocked off the webcam. Got up onto the computer desk. Okay. So, I don't believe we have met before, Hunter. What brings you to our village here in the Highlands? I see you have an appointment from the Hunters Guild to work with the Wii-u Academy. You've traveled far. On behalf of Berna, let me welcome you, Hunter. I'll usually be talking slower than this, but all the beginning dialogue is a bit stressful. I am the chief of this humble village. Our village is rich with history centered around the Wii-u Academy, created a long time ago to research the origins of the mysterious ancient limestone structure at the base of the mountain near here. The Wii-u Academy is now one of the world's preeminent institutes on all matters of monster research, and Berna, which was founded from a small settlement that cropped up by the Wii-u Academy, has walked hand in hand through history with this most illustrious of institutes. Ooh. Forgive me, you have not come to me for a history lesson. Go introduce yourself to the chief researcher and he will register your appointment as a Wii-u Academy hunter. So interesting thing about this game, I'll give you time to read this if you want. He's just telling us how to find him. Interesting thing about this game is it's kind of a return to the original. There are a lot more gathering quests than there were in the last game. So I'm going to try to do the gathering quests on stream, but I'm also going to do one kill quest per gathering quest, and I'm going to try to make the Let's Play as informative as possible. So if I fight a large monster, I'm going to gather all the information I can on that monster beforehand, just so I can actually tell you about its attacks, tell you about how aggressive it is and what it does. Aha, you must be the new assistant. But I will always, if I do a gather quest, try to also do a kill quest. You must be the new assistant the guild has dispatched for me. You're not quite as bookish as I expected. That's alright though, the Wii-u Academy is more than just about books and the study of monsters. So again, I'm going to stop doing this and just wait around for a tiny bit on each screen. And the reason for that is I want to tell you what weapons I'm interested in. I'm interested in the Adept Hammer, the Adept Gunlance, the Adept Longsword, the Adept Bow, like I'm really interested in that, it probably has the best Adept style, the Striker Lance, the Aerial Longsword, and I think that's it. A lot of Adept in there because Adept is really good if you can dodge properly. I might give up on it eventually if I'm not very good at dodging. See that large white building in the distance at the base of the mountain? That's the Wii-u Academy research facility. The Hunter's Hub, overseen by the Hunter Guild, is just out in front of it. That makes Berna here sort of a gateway for relations between the Wii-u Academy and the Hunter's Guild. The Hunter's Hub is run by the guild managers. Drop by to register yourself sometime. I will also be doing a lot of live streams of this game. So feel free to join me. That would be at gaming.youtube.com/YessikZiiq, if you feel like it anyways. I guess this is a bit early to advertise my live streams. But I'm assuming a lot of the people watching here are going to be people who are already watching anyways. I want to get straight to the point here, so I'm going to manage equipment here. Select equipment, Petrified Saber. I'm going to start with the Adept Longsword. Also, for those of you who have not been here a while, you might wonder, why is there no bottom screen available to me? And that is a very simple reason. This 3DS capture card is actually slightly broken and the bottom screen does not capture properly. I am currently saving for a new capture card, so hopefully in the next couple months I will have a bottom screen for you if you guys want it. So I'm going to go straight to the actual village chief here. I take it you've spoken with the chief researcher. He should be able to handle all the paperwork. Now then, I imagine it'll take some time. It would be crappy if he couldn't handle our paperwork, right? Like that would just be real shitty. First, like 20-30 minutes of the game is filling out forms. Perhaps you could help with a few quests. Would you consider a bit of a warm-up before officially starting your work as a Y-Academy hunter? Once you're ready, you can visit the quest counter to accept quests. The quest is run by that young woman there. She can be rather focused, but she means well. Speak with her and you'll have training quests and level 1 quests. You should be able to review villager. Okay, he's not telling us any story stuff right now. He's just explaining that the Palico Ranch exists. That is a little area where you can replicate goods. Very, very useful. Moustress there, she scouts Palicos to aid hunters like you. Speak with her to learn more. And finally, please take a small allowance of pittance, but I pray it will be enough. Now the guild counter is waiting. Good luck, hunter. Okay, so the first quest here is just gather some ferns. And some unique mushrooms as a secondary. Even with all the blue skies, amazing cheesy cuisine, and adorable mufas. Are the mufas the new starting animal? Berna's PR is kind of lacking. Berna deserves to be positively buzzing with tourists. I need to think of something that appeals to the masses. You see, I'm kind of like Berna's ambassador. I'm always going to other villages and... Oh gosh, look at me yapping on. It's just when I start talking about Berna, I can't stop. Or is it Berna? Berna? I don't know. Let me formally introduce myself. I'm the resident Berna gal. I run the quest counter here. I bet the chief sent you over to have me set you up with a quest, didn't he? Well, if you need a quest, I got them. Hunting, gathering, you name it. Each quest has a level because, hello, we don't want hunters getting maimed out there, so for right now, 1-star quests only for you, Buster. It's not so bad, better than getting ripped to shreds, right? Take a stab at some of these and we'll go from there. Anyways, after you've accepted a quest, go to the quest gate and press the A button to take off. Keep that in mind. This time is right. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yo. How's that again? I don't know. You can't enter your house unless you cancel the quest. For that reason, we put an item box there. Yes, training quest from here. You can figure out the details of weapons and items. That's it. So there's a starting pack that I have not yet picked up. I will pick it up eventually, but I don't currently need it for any reason. So I'm going to be doing pretty much all key quests. So this episode, I'm going to be doing Find the Ferns and Wipeout, which are key quests. I will also be stopping to do quests that are just interesting. But I will tell you when I am doing an interesting quest versus a key quest. For now, this is a key quest. Interesting thing about this game, they have actually... Is this an item box? Okay. I'm always disappointed when they release a new Monster Hunter and they don't have a change equipment box out near the gate. It happens every time, but I'm disappointed every time as well. You know what this could use? Maybe a tiny bit more volume on the 3DS capture card. It automatically keeps turning down to 4, but I like it to have a decent amount of volume for you guys. Always stock up early, guys. Could also get a spit. I prefer getting my well done steaks from other sources though. And here is the new main monster of the area. Super psyched about it. You guys want a small introduction to the kitty? Maybe after this mission I'll point the webcam at him so you guys can see him. He's super cute. He's a Bengal and he's just the cutest little guy. Sorry, he's sleeping right next to me right now, which is adorable. On the little felt bed I set up for him on my desk, which he never uses. Okay. So you can't see the map right now. I will eventually get that back on the screen and customize everything so you can see. Now I know for a fact that there is at least one fern gathering place in here, which I should have checked out immediately. I think it is right over here. I don't like gathering things in these big areas because sometimes it's hard to find all the gathering points or remember that they're there. Yeah. So as you can see, now I don't have to duck down to stay in the ducked position to gather. It actually just keeps me there indefinitely. I'm getting surprisingly lucky here with these gathers. Like, I only need 8 unique ferns, and I already have 5. Could also deliver 10 unique mushrooms, but in all honesty, I don't entirely see the point. I guess I could get more mushrooms. Maybe I should. Blue mushrooms are used to make potions. And likely if I complete the side quest here, which is 10 unique mushrooms, I just get a bunch of blue mushrooms as a reward. So I'm at 5, 6, or is that 6, 7, 8? Yep, okay, that's 8 of them already. So, you know what, I think since this took such a short time, I'm also going to try for the side objective, which is the unique mushrooms. Unfortunately, the side objective is actually harder because unique mushrooms are more rare than these unique unique herbs. And also, I need more of them. So hopefully I can get them pretty easily. At first I thought the unique mushroom might have been the mushroom where you have to let those ant things eat the mushroom and then you can gather it. But as it turns out, that is not the case. I also don't know all the gathering points for the mushrooms. So this could be a little while. It could be such a long time that I think I should be going. Yeah. But time doesn't wait for me. I keep getting unique mushrooms. That doesn't fit in there at all. I at least wish I was getting more blue mushrooms during this. That's 4 so far out of 10. Also, it's good that I explored a bit more, because you definitely want to be getting honey early on, and I can't help but notice that there is a honey thing right there. Suckle, honey, beehive. Close enough. I'm just not sure where I'm going to go exploring for more mushrooms. Probably area 7 if I had to guess. You guys can't see it right now, but area 1, 2, and 4 kind of look like, or 1, 2, 4, 7 kind of look like more densely populated, forest areas, like they're a dark green in color instead of blue, which is 9, 10, 11, or yellow, which is 5, 8, and 8. And the colors usually have some significance. I was looking at the map, so I couldn't see where I was going there. Let's make sure there's no other mushrooms on my way out. And I don't have a circle pad either, which is another reason I want to be getting a new 3DS capture card. So I will be using the lock-on system in order to stay locked onto monsters. If you can't get all of an item, don't worry about it on a quest, because the item stock locations actually do respawn over time. So there's not too much to worry about. I could start doing some fighting here, but I would rather not. I'd rather just keep on gathering my mushrooms. But I might have to start doing some fighting. Oh well. Good time to show off the basic Longsword Combo, which is a straight up X... Oh. Okay, I thought I knew the endless combo with the longsword, which is X, Y, or XXY, XXA, XXA. I always forget the order of these things. Can't lock onto small monsters, unfortunately. Also feel like I should be doing spirit attacks, even though I don't have any spirit gauge. Just to go a bit faster and swing in a wider arc. The spirit attacks do quite a bit more damage than anything else. And while I'm here, I might as well harvest off of these guys. Because I am probably going to be needing those Macau hides in order to get like the first half-decent weapons in the game. Ah, I should have gotten that earlier. Oh well, it doesn't matter much to me. Let's see if I can get my 10 unique mushrooms. Blue mushroom times 2 is kind of nice. And what am I at? I have all the unique ferns I need. I just need, where are my unique mushrooms? 4 more unique mushrooms. Please stop attacking me. Is there literally only 1 mushroom gathering point here? Well, I guess I'm going to try 8-5 and then I'm going to go back to 4-2. 8-5 doesn't look like a place with mushrooms, but I don't actually know what climate to expect. And it appears that as though there are indeed mushrooms, at least up there. Doesn't look like I can get to said mushrooms, but they do exist. Is there no mushroom gathering point near that big clump of mushrooms right there? I feel slightly ripped off. I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm gonna be O-net with you. I'm gonna come from O-net. I'm gonna move the microphone slightly closer to my face so I'm not constantly having to lean over to get to it. Probably down my rations at this point. Well, this is an interesting little area. Also, kind of just getting the lie of the land in this first episode, understanding what the different areas are and what I can find there. This looks like somewhere that felines might live. Yeah, but also somewhere where there is definitely not any mushrooms. Have any of the mushrooms respawned here? Seemingly not, meaning that I think I'm going to just give up and deal with the mushrooms I have. The unique mushrooms, even though they're not a real consumable item, will sell at the end of every episode. heading to area 2 now just to once again see if I've missed any. That looks like a mushroom gathering point. Can you give me 4 unique mushrooms, 4 unique mushrooms, 4 unique mushrooms? Please give me 4 unique mushrooms. I might actually use the hammer in order to... 1 unique mushroom. I wonder if those ant things, before they eat, can drop unique mushrooms. Gonna give it a bit of a try here. These are rations, so they're not reusable. Might as well down a couple now. Should have eaten before I came out on this quest. Should always eat before you quest. But I didn't because I am an idiot. I am an idiot. I'm thinking I might use the hammer because it's probably easier to hit small things with the hammer. Also, I'm pretty sure the first hammer in the game will do more damage than the first longsword in the game, especially without any charge. And I don't think I'll be able to get too much adept charge together. This is the issue. Yeah, no more mushrooms, so I'm just gonna head back to the starting area here. Which I have to head through 2 again to do. But I might as well head through 6 and see if there's any mushrooms over there. I'm obsessed, guys. I need them mushrooms. Half the people have now skipped the episode and are like, I want to go on to an episode with action. I'm gonna watch somebody who does only action hunts. Well, fair enough, man. But I cannot be convinced to not do the gathering quests. I need them. I need them so bad. Should probably try to get some meat, but there might be a gathering quest where it's like, cook meat for yourself. And then I'm going to regret having gathered meat earlier. Could be some mushrooms in Area 1. Seems to me like I didn't actually start in Area 1. I went straight from this. Oh, yeah, I did. Look at that. For some reason, it seemed to me like I had skipped straight to Area 6. Any mushrooms here? If there are mushrooms, they'd probably be over in that little corner. And there aren't. So back to town. My unique mushrooms are going to end up being sold. There was something kind of weird on the ground there. Don't know what it was. But I do not care to find out. Let's go. Deliver all 8. And let's get this done. Okay, so I'm going to quickly add source here. Webcam. Logitech. Here's my little kitten right beside my thing of paper towel, which I use to clean up all the spills that I accidentally spill on myself while I am live streaming. Super cute! Super cute! Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'll erase him now. Figured I need to do something to kill the 20 seconds before the quest ended, right? Right, guys? And showing off a kitten seems like probably the best idea. Sent to the item box. I got some herbs. I got at least a couple blue mushrooms. Done. Okay, so now the kill quest. That took longer than expected. I probably should have tried to get the 10 unique mushrooms. Often there's like a trick to getting the subquest if it's on a gathering thing, or there's either a trick or you have to know all the gathering spots. Often though, it's just kind of easy. So let's actually go to my house and change up for the hammer right now, because I think it will just be a better starting item for small monsters. So let's manage equipment, select equipment, and go with the hammer. Same attack, still think it will be a tiny bit easier for me. I know there's dialogue that I'm skipping out on. I'll try to deal with that sooner than later. Either way, let's go on a kill quest for myself. And I'm going to be going on Wipeout right now. This is the 4th kill quest. I also have, there's 2 more kill quests that I'm going to need before I get to fight a big monster, and that is to deliver 5 exquisite mushrooms and slay 10 Jaggy. So this is slaying 10 Macau. I hope Macau is correct anyways. I'm assuming it is. I'm also assuming that I should probably eat. There should be a kitchen around here, right? Is there no kitchen? Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. This is an airship flight check-in counter. No, understanding, come aboard. I actually do not want to go to an airship counter right now. What I want to find is somewhere to get my food buffs. I can also hire a cat right now apparently, but I'm not sure if I need one for this quest. Is there no food buff area? Oh yeah, here's the food buff area. Order a meal. Let's get extra stamina and so I just actually pick... Oh, this has changed quite a bit. I just pick a dish. Weird. Okay, there we go. Interesting. Select a sauce, and the sauce gives you skills, huh? Game changer. Large monster will be in the area. Sharpness when you strike right after attack is deflected. Riser, defender high. I definitely want to take defender high, and I'll pay with money, of course. Haven't seen this animation before, so I figured we'd watch it at least once. And now you can skip it with a button too. Awesome. And it also skips the eating part? Was that supposed, like, generally they go with a Chinese kind of chef slash stereotype. I wonder if they went with a slightly French one this time. Let's depart on our quest and kill some macaws. Macaws. Mac cows. It's like regular cows, but they cost a lot more and they perform more poorly. Unless you're talking video editing, in which case they're pretty good. Always stock up on paintballs. Should have probably cleared out my inventory here, especially since I'm going to be killing macaws. Hammer has always been one of my old school favorite weapons. Although apparently, in doing my research for this episode, I've been using the spin attack improperly. With the hammer, you always want to be charging and spinning. Or charging and attacking. Basically, you want to charge a lot. But apparently, I always thought that you should, after your third swing, let go. But as it turns out, it's after the third swing and up to the sixth swing, you always do the same amount of damage. Kind of upset by that little bit of knockback screwing me over there. Should probably get my harvest while I still can here. He shouldn't be able to attack me from that angle. There we go. So the other thing you want to be doing with the hammer a lot, again, you're always running around charging, is get to a third level charge, and then just stop to attack, and that'll give you more of a stationary attack, and a big slam down that does a ton of damage. Not that just your regular attack doesn't do a lot of damage too, but these two should both be dead if I'm not mistaken, because they got hit by like my major slam down attack, and then again. Bird Wyvern Fang, thank you very much. And Bird Wyvern Fang, probably want to be getting Macau hides a lot more than just simple Bird Wyvern Fangs. I think, I always think that gets a bit more sideways momentum than it actually does. Not really worth charging too much. Did I kill a guy and then not harvest from him? And when did I kill you? Probably way too long ago and you're about to disappear on me. Oh no, I got the Macau hide. Lovely. Kill quest should be super fast. I don't even have a sub-quest for this mission. It is literally just kill 10 macaws. And a Macau scale. Fantastic. If I'm not mistaken, area 4, 7, and 8 should all have macaws. Area 10, I'm not sure. But I'll go 8, then 7. Just to be sure of myself a bit here. And I'll even use a lovely, lovely charge attack. I can't lock on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he should be like hella dead. And maybe even so should he. The hammer's a very powerful weapon. Like, it has, every weapon actually has a different amount of damage that it deals on a multiplier. And generally, the more powerful the weapon's base damage, the less it tends to get on that little multiplier. For instance, lances and gun lances actually have a lot of piercing damage because they do less damage than almost any other weapon. So really the damage does kind of even out, or at least that's how it used to work. There are some new things in this game that I'm maybe not entirely sure about the damage. I think they've simplified the system a bit. So don't quote me on that in the long run. I really thought there were great macaws here. Maybe it was just Area 7 that they existed in. Seems likely. I did harvest off of those two. Interesting, this area is completely empty. Well, I was fairly certain it was full of macaws last time I was here. Now here's at least a couple more. I only need 3 more. And when I say at least a couple, I mean literally just one more standing out in the middle of this field. Dude, you are so non-aggro that it's actually confusing me. There we go. So it was 2 more. Definitely want to be getting these carves on the small monsters real quick, even if it's a bit greedy, because they disappear so goddamn fast. By the way, with hammer you can draw into a charge by drawing with both X and A while holding R. There we go. Good stun. Also, the hammer is fantastic stun damage. When you're using the hammer, you should essentially consider that you are attacking a floating head with other parts that can maybe get in the way. You always want to be going for the face. And now I need to kill one more. It's a bit of a problem because I don't know where any more exist. These are not macaws. Maybe Area 3? I've been to Area 7. Area 3 looks like a mining area. It probably has like giggies in it if giggies exist in the... Hey! It doesn't have giggies. It's got macaws. Should have really brought pickaxes with me because should mine early as often as possible. So by next episode I'm going to be a bit better set up in order to actually do everything that I need to. By the way, you can skip this victory screen. It usually has a little skip on it on your touch screen. Extra bird wyvern fang. And I do have like a minute before the mission's over, so I might as well do some gathering while I'm at it. I did hit him with my like strong upward attack, my strong third attack. He should be fine. Don't have any hunter skills yet. I almost expected to start with them, so I'm kind of surprised that I didn't. Might as well gather from here. You never know when you're gonna need a few monster bones, right? Monster bones. Monster bones. Oh. Hello? Frozen? Ah, I accidentally pressed the home screen. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. Fossilized bone, which I think is just a saleable. Mystery bone, which I'm pretty sure you can actually use. And this looks like one of those gathering points that's going to give me... Oh, never mind. It's not a gathering point at all. It looked like one of those gathering points that was going to give me whetstones. What's up here? Nope. Nothing. Just a place to jump down from, I guess. Cool, cool. That was a good time. Before we go, let's see if I can actually improve one of my weapons, which I can maybe use next turn. I somehow doubt it, but it's possible. I could maybe at least pick up a bone weapon because they generally have slightly more damage, if slightly less sharpness than other weapons. Got a few nitro shrooms here. Lovely. Let's save the game and see what we can do at the weapon shop. And then we're going to call the episode. It's been a long one. That's going to be long ones for a little while until I get some like major monster hunts. Major monsters. Major monster. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I should talk to you. But I should talk to you first. Ha! You're a new face. You new to the Y-Academy, Hunter? Well met then, Skippy. You'll be seeing lots of me. I'm Manville, the village smithy. If you need gear, then I'm your guy. But let's not waste any time with pleasantries. Let me just tell you about what the smithy's all about. There's 2 major things I can do for you: forging and upgrading. Forging's where I make equipment from scratch. Just give me the materials and some zenny and we're good to go. If you'll need different materials based on the equipment, monster bones... But I'm sure you can gather the rest from there. As for upgrading, I'll cover that some other time. I prefer pounding some metal and flapping my gums. Okay, let's see what he can forge for long swords. A bone katana. I'm gonna need some iron ore. The bone can almost make serrated jaw. This is why I should have really brought a That's why I really should have brought something else with me. I think next episode I'm actually going to go ahead and use the bow, just to vary it up a bit and show you guys what everything's all about. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Especially hit the like button and especially comment, and they help out a lot. And I will see you guys later today. I am going to be streaming tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.